Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I, Kasrina Azizah binti Amanuddin from E04 would like to share with you guys how to make sales report by using Google Sheets. By the end of this lesson, you guys should know how to import data to Google Sheets, how to make a table based on the data given, and how to use sum, average, mean, max, and if function. So, without further ado, let's begin. So let's begin our lesson. First thing is you guys need to open your Google Sheet and then make sure you guys already downloaded the file provided, which is the sales of 2021. So now click on File, Import, Upload, and select a file from your device. Make sure you click on Sales of 2021 right here. After that, make sure the import location is Replace Spreadsheet. Then click Import Data. Now, we already import our data right here. So we will begin by making the net income of the sales report. So click on E1 and type net income. As you guys know, net income is revenue minus the expenses. So in order to find the net income for January, we click on cell E2 and type equal D2 minus C2. D2 represent the revenue for January and C2 represent for expenses of January. After that, just click enter. Now, in order to find the net income for other months, just click on E2 and drag it until E13. Now, you guys can see that we already get the net income for all the months. Now, to find the outcome, we can type outcome on cell F1 right here. So the outcome can either be profit or loss. Profit if the revenue is more than expenses, while loss is if the revenue is less than expenses. Now we're going to find the outcome for January. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type equal if, make sure the if is caps lock and then bracket D2 less than equal C2 comma quotient loss then comma quotient profit. Then going to close the bracket. After that, going to click enter. Now, we can save time to find the other month's outcome by just drag from F2 until F30. Okay, next thing is I'm going to do the total, average, mean, and max value of the net income. So click on cell D14 and type total. Below it, you guys can type average, max, which is maximum value, and mean, which is the minimum value. Now to find the total of net income, click on E14 or the cell next to total and then type sum bracket E2 colon E13. This means that it will sum up all of the net income from January till December. Now just click enter. For average, max, and mean, you guys can just type the same thing as the total, but replace the word sum with average, max, and mean. Alright, now we're going to highlight A1 until A30 and then right click on it. After that, we're going to just delete column. Alright, I'm going to explain it why I'm doing it, but before that, we're just going to highlight the first row right here, right click and insert one row above. After that, highlight the new row that we just added, click on format and then merge cell. Make sure you click on merge horizontally. After that, we're going to increase the row size by dragging it downwards. This. Now, I'm going to do some borders. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to highlight from A1 to E14, click on borders, all borders. I'm going to do the same thing for the total, average, max, and mean by highlight cells from C15 to D18. Click on borders, choose all borders, but I want to pick different style to differentiate it. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to put the year 2021 in this row to represent the sales of 2021. So, click on Insert, Drawing, pick Actions, Word Art, and then type 2021. After that, you guys can click Enter. You guys can adjust the size according to your liking and fill the colors of the borders according to your liking as well. So I'm going to do both border color and fill color black. Then save and close. So I'm going to put it aside to adjust the size according to my liking. So after that, I'm going to put it in the middle of the table right here. Now, we're going to add some colors for our table. What we're going to do is we're going to highlight from cell A1 to E14, click fill color and then click alternate theme colors. You guys can choose any default styles according to your liking. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the purple color. After that, click done. Now we basically almost finished our sales report. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all the numbers in this table and then click on format and then click on the number and choose this number. Now all of my numbers have 2 decimal points. Now what I'm going to do last thing before we end this lesson is I'm going to highlight all of the content in this table, make it center, change the font to Times New Roman, and change the fonts into 11. So, because as you can see in the net income column, it was a big pack. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the size a bit like this. If you want to make your table looks more neat, you guys can highlight all the months and bold it, and also highlight all of the content in the second row and bold it. So seems like we almost finished, but we need to name our spreadsheet. So I'm going to name it as sales of 2021. So that's it from me. I hope you guys like this lesson and thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.